at you. We'll keep Letty in. Kids, and welcome back, Dudes and Dudettes. Major Butt Kicking's back in town. It's your boy, the Pokemon. Welcome back to the next episode of our Pokemon Fire Red Broke-Locke. If you haven't checked out the other episodes, do a little backtracking to check those out so you find out how we got here today. And where we're at today is the SSN. I think we're just about done with what we need to accomplish on here. I will give you a bit of a team recap, a bit of an item recap, because again, it's a Broke-Locke. We can't make any purchases. We did a lot of great progress last episode. Picked up a lot of new guys to the team. We're going to let you know who they are right now. Level 20 Crazy Kid, that's our water. Flying type Gyarados. He's getting Intimidate, so it's going to lower the foe's attack, which is awesome. Splash, Tackle, Bite, and Water Ball, so he's looking stellar already. Level 22 Rat Trap, he's paralyzed. That's our normal type Rattata. He's got the Guts ability, upping attack if suffering, Hyper Fang, Quick Attack, Focus Energy, Tail Whip, and we're not going to evolve him until we get ourselves Eradicate. That seems like the smartest play. Or sorry, we're not going to evolve him until we get Super Fang. That's what I meant to say. Next up on the docket is level 20 Letty. It's our ground type Diglett. He's got Arena Trap, so it prevents fleeing from our opponent. So if we had an opportunity maybe to run into like an Aber or something, put him out and he can't actually escape. Dig, Magnitude, Growl, and Scratch. I'm not sure what level he evolves. I'm going to guess like 26 or something. So again, we're going to have another strong guy in the making. Level 28 Alba, that's our starter in the series. Grass, Poison type Ivysaur. Overgrow, up in the grass moves in a pinch. Razor Leaf, Poison Powder, Leech Seed, and Sleep Powder. Looking good. Level 20 Hyper. Normal flying type Pidgeotto with a keen eye preventing the loss of accuracy. Gust, Quick Attack, Whirlwind, and Sand Attack. I think it's the last guy on the team. This is level 11 Yawns. It's our psychic type Drowsy with Insomnia, preventing sleep. Pound, Hypnosis, Disable, and Confusion. So the team's looking very diverse. Levels are a little bit all over the place. Yawns obviously being the lowest, but I think the last episode we put a focus on getting Magikarp into a Gyarados. So let's give you an item recap. We got 4 potions, a Paralyze Heal, Star Piece, Escape Rope for 2, 2 Ethers, 2 Moonstones, 1 Revive, an Antidote, a Nugget, Awakening, Burn Heal, X Defend, Hyper Potion, Super Potion, Stardust, X Attack, and a Partridge in a Pear Tree. In the TM case, we have Roar, Bullet Seed, Dig, Brick Break, Rock Tomb, Secret Power, Rest, and Attract. So we got all kinds of moves that we can put into effect if we need to. We've got some berries that we can use as well, and we only get 2 Great Balls, so we don't have much in terms of being able to catch, but our team is looking good enough that I think we're pretty cheap. The team is looking pretty good. Not looking too bad. So let's just keep plugging this way. We haven't fought our rival yet. We've only got 2 more cabins to explore. Me and my daddy think the Safari Zone is awesome. I wish we could go there again. If you guys haven't already, if you're new to the channel, make sure you like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell, by the way. Have you gone to the Safari Zone in Fuchsia City? There are many kinds of rare Pokemon. This is true, and that will be an encounter area where we essentially are given balls. So we can use as many as we want in that instance, and these people might want to battle. Nope. The captain said he's awfully sick. He was all pale. I hear many people get seasick. This is all true stuff. Okay, so nothing going on here. I don't know if there's any hidden items. We might miss out on those. I didn't do any like research to find out. We're just going to hit the second cabin in here because there's a nice lady in here who lets us crash her bed. So let's do that. We got a rival battle coming up. This has never been one that's been like particularly challenging or scary, but it's still good to go in prepared. I'm trying to think what he's going to have. So he's going to lead with a Pidgeotto. We know that. So maybe we lead with our own Pidgeotto, or do we go into Crazy Kid? Let me think here for a second. Yeah, let's go in with our own. And let's take a look at the berries real quick and see if there's anything we can put on our team. What do we got? So we got Cherry Berry. It'll heal paralysis. I don't think that's going to be a problem. It'll help Pokemon wake up. I don't think anybody can be put to sleep from his team. Poison, I don't think he's got anything like that. Lift Confusion. Again, I don't think he's got anything like that that can hinder us. So I say we just jump right into it, guys, and let's hope Hyper was the proper choice to kick things off. Bonjour! Imagine seeing you here, Kevin. Were you really invited? So how's your Pokedex coming? I already caught 40 kinds, pal. Different kinds are everywhere. Well, when you can buy Pokeballs, man, you can catch whatever you want. This is Tyler. He's got 4 Pokemon. So Pidgeotto, level 19, so we are higher level, which is nice. Let's hit him with the Sand Attack. Well, why wouldn't I think of that? Why wouldn't I think of that? If ours has Keen Eye, his has Keen Eye, right? Let's go for Quick Attack. If we get a little nervous, we can whirlwind him out of here. So thankfully, he just goes for Gust when he really should have been going for Quick Attack. Ooh. So first Pokemon is down. 459. And in comes Eradicate. Will Kevin change Pokemon? Let's go yes, because we're pretty low. Trying to think. Eradicate. We don't really have any, like, physically defensive guys. Not to say that Crazy Kid is. Okay, so that's smart. So, obviously, I forgot about the Intimidate. And let's go for a Stab Water Pulse. Might get that Confusion as well. Hyper Fang. Okay, we're 4 levels higher, and he's got an Intimidate drop, so we're okay here. Another Hyper Fang should do 12. A little bit less. Let's go for a bite. Crazy Kid's putting in the work. And in comes a Kadabra. I don't think we have to switch. No, we'll keep Crazy Kid in. We might outspeed. And the bite should do some work. Well. Shit, let's go for a Water Pulse. Remember I said we didn't need a berry to lift Confusion? Kind of forgot about that. Speaking of Confusion, so let's hope he hits himself. We're going to go for another Water Pulse. So another Confusion shouldn't kill us. Come on, come on! Attaboy. Don't know if it's enough to take him out though. It is, thank God. So he's gonna go for a Charmeleon. Let's go into Letty. We should outspeed with Letty. And dig. Okay, we avoid the growl. Not bad. One more growl and we should be in good shape. Or one more dig, sorry. Half asleep here if you can't tell. Nice. Okay, so this battle went very well. So Tyler's Charmeleon's down. 607 for Letty, level 21, looking good. Look at that speed, 47. He's trying to learn Fury Swipes. I mean... Ooh, no. The accuracy on it alone just doesn't turn me on. Tyler's defeated. At least you're raising your Pokemon. And we get 720 for Troubles. I heard there was a Cut Master on board, but he was just a seasick old man. Cut itself is really useful. Yep, it'll be handy. You should go see him too. Smell ya. Just like that, we're in the cabin. I don't think there's any items in here. I feel hideous. So we're going to rub his back like a youngster should if someone's in need. Phew, thank you. I'm feeling much better now. You want to see my hidden cut technique? So he's going to give us the HM cut, which is good because it's essentially like a TN that we can use as many times as we can. And again, I don't think there's any random hidden items, so that might be a good move maybe to throw on Ratata, just to have someone that's always got it. And just like that, the SSN is going to depart. We now have to heal up. We'll take on... Yeah, we're going to have to... We can use cut now. So we might do a little backtracking maybe. Go through Diglett's Cave, get back to... whatchamacallit? Pewter? That might be the game plan. And actually, I kind of forgot. A good thing about having a Diglett with Dig is we can teleport out of caves. Let's do a quick heal. If possible, I'd like to get Jan's kind of caught up in terms of levels, but I think Letty's going to be carrying us for a little bit here. Let's do that. How far do we backtrack? Let's put Crazy Kid in the lead, because he's going to help us very well against all these Digletts and Dugtrio. And again, I'm sure there's items in here. I don't know where they would be, so I'm not going to waste your time trying to find them. If I realize I missed something that's crucial, we can do a little backtracking to get it later on. Maybe even off screen if that's easier for you guys. I guess the only downside of running into all these Diglett, their trios, if they have Arena Trap and we get in a pickle, then we can't escape. But I think we're going to one-shot a lot of these little Digletts. And our boy's going to level up pretty good, while also avoiding their ground moves. It's almost the perfect place early on for like a Gyarados to get some levels. So we can almost one-shot the highest level Diglett in here. So once we get to level 21, we'll be one-shotting all of them. Oops. Actually looking forward to maybe running into a Dugtrio just for the experience. Level 18 Diglett. And I'm this close, by the way, to convincing my wife to let me invest in a gaming computer. It wouldn't be anything super like top of the line because that just doesn't fit in our family's budget. But yeah, anything would be a slight improvement. I can then go from using this like this easy cap device that's capturing my GameCube gameplay, and I can start using some emulators to get that kind of crisp content that you guys are probably more familiar with seeing. Dugtrio, level 29. So we're going to get the Intimidate drop, so it's going to knock him down to maybe about our attack-ish range. Let's go for Water Pulse. Sand Tomb doesn't affect us, my guy. Neither will your Dig or your Magnitude. So if he's got Slash, that's what's going to be putting in work for him. Mud Slap doesn't work. Fury Swipes will. Of course you're going to get 5. Come on. So aside from Fury Swipes and perhaps a Slash, you really can't do anything to us. Let's see what kind of experience we get there. 633. I'd almost rather, I guess, maybe just a couple Digletts and not have the risk. I went inside Rock Tunnel, but it's pitch black and scary in there. If I can get a Pokemon to use Flash and light it up. So yeah, this is around the area where we're going to get Flash. I don't know if we have enough Pokemon to be given it. There's definitely an item here. Tell me I'm not crazy. Oh, come on. Really? I refuse to believe that. Really? Jeez, okay. You heard like a Pidgey cry. A faint Pokemon just has no energy left to battle. You can still use moves like Cut outside of battle. Actually, we gotta use that right now. Okay, so he's looking for an Abra. We weren't successful in capturing one, so we can't switch for a Mr. Mime, and why would you? So let's hit the TM pouch, or the TM case, sorry. And we're looking for, not a TM at all, we're looking for HM Cut, and we'll give that to Rat Trap. So we know he's sitting on, let's get rid of Focus Energy. And Cut's going to be stabbed for him anyways. It makes more sense for it to be on him than somebody else, like Letty was available, but give it to Rat Trap. Okay. So we'll check out this spot here. Chat with everybody. Once a Pokemon learns Flash, you can get through Rock Tunnel. Hi, remember me? I'm one of Professor Oak's aides. If your Pokedex has complete data on 10 species, we should be okay for that. Sweet. So I think that might just go on Yawns. Let's just do that now real quick. I'm not sure what Yawns has for moves. So Pound, Hypnosis, Disable, and Confusion. Pound's essentially useless to him. And now, when I get to the Rock Tunnel, you guys will have to watch me play it in the pitch black. Which I'm sure you guys will be appreciative of, right? Okay. So there's items here. What do we got? An Ether. That's going to come in handy. Item right there. Paralyze Heal. And there's gotta be something here. Don't do this to me again. What is happening? Why are they teasing us so much? So... I mean, I think we can get maybe Dream Eater. Let's go back down to our old stomping grounds. Yeah, this guy should be able to give us Dream Eater. Seems like a perfect move for Yawns. So he's got Hypnosis, Dream Eater. Let's get rid of Disable. And then eventually we'll also probably get Psychic, I hope. Or Psybeam or something like that. Okay, he's looking pretty good now. I honestly was kind of thinking it was going to be a TM, but what are you going to do? So we don't want to go to Viridian Forest. It's going to be a waste of our time. So let's go right back up. We will hit Pewter City. I think if we go to the museum, can now get the old Amber. So again, it's going to be a potential Pokemon. If we can make it to Cinnabar Island, it's another Pokemon that we can restore. Last time I was there, I didn't check up here. It's all good. And I might even take a run through Mount Moon. Let's talk to this guy here. So we have the old Amber. We also have the Helix Fossil, so we have 2 potential Pokemon. Let's chat with these guys. Maybe we can do something. Can't sneak in the back way. Nice try, kid. No. Okay. We have 2 fossils here. Prehistoric Pokemon on exhibit. Seismic Toss. Wasn't really expecting that. Can maybe run it? No. I'll save that for someone that might need it. I mean, Yawns, it'd be good if he was a higher level, because it does as much as your level is. So, like, differently from like a competitive battle where everything gets knocked down to 20, if you're level 100 in-game, then you're going to be doing 100 damage. We already smoked all these guys. However, if we activated our Versus Seeker, I wonder if any of these guys want a bat. We'll do that later when we have to do a little bit of grinding, if we do. We're just going to blitz right through Mount Moon. There's a reason for that. I believe there's some items that we missed. Namely a Great Ball. I think we just run from these guys. The experience won't be enough to justify these little battles. I guess the good thing is, like, running through here, if we by chance ran into a shiny, you know, I can implement a shiny clause, in which, even though we already had our encounter in here, which was Oracle, you know, we have another opportunity to catch a shiny. Anytime a shiny pops up, we can catch it. So you just never know, kids. So maybe a little bit more running around than maybe I anticipated. But if I didn't do it now, I'd end up doing it later. So either way, you're stuck with it. Should still give us plenty of time, I think, to take on Surge. Or at least take out his lackeys. I might start cutting the episodes down a little bit. Just for your sake. For me, like I said, I'd almost rather keep them longer. But I mean, if it's too much for you guys to watch a long sit down of someone playing a game, then obviously I have to accommodate my viewers. So we'll consider maybe dropping it down to like 40 minutes, maybe 38 minutes, something like that. Upon watching some other YouTubers and what they do, it seems like for a Pokemon Let's Play, or like a Nuzlocke or something like that, about 40 minutes seems to be about the cap. So. Where should I say? We're just blitzing through here. We're only doing this to get to the upper part of Cerulean City, where I think there's like a couple berries, maybe, and certainly a Great Ball. And we had to go to Cerulean City anyways eventually to get the bike, because we were going to get the bike voucher, so we may as well do that while we're there as well. Now, good thing about having Crazy Kid in the lead is like he can body anything here. The downside is his Intimidate activating every time kind of slows us down that much more. I'll tell you a secret. aside from the red Gyarados that you have to encounter, the only shiny I've ever encountered up until the newest gen, Sword and Shield, was a Poliwhirl in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. And that was from like a ton of grinding I was doing right before the Elite Four. So I just, like in the was Victory Road, just running into Poliwhirl. I wasn't even thinking about it. I was honestly doing it because it was giving me good experience for whoever I was using at the time. Must have been like an electric type or something. And I happened to run into a Poliwhirl. Funny enough, if you ever took a look at a shiny Poliwhirl, maybe I'll put it up on screen right now. Yeah, it's very, very similar to the normal shading of a Poliwhirl. So I wasn't sure if it was shiny. Great ball. Yeah, I was not confident that it was shiny, and I couldn't actually reference whether or not it was. So I threw a Master Ball at it just in case, because it was starting to do Belly Drum, and it had already done one Belly Drum. And I was sure there was a barrier out here. In my head, I was so confident. And I'm sure it's still here. Oh well. We got the Great Ball, that's what I really wanted up here. And back to Cerulean City, we're going to hit the bike shop. Right down yonder. Get ourselves a handy dandy bike. If only, you just get a bike voucher, you go to the bike shop, he just gives you something that's worth $1 million. If only. So it seems like a good fame checker. Let's register this guy. So now we can select and we can boogie. Up top there's no cut necessary. And just like that, we're heading right back to where we need to be. And I will tap A as I'm going down here, because there is items. And I don't know if we got them all last time. I don't even know if we're going too fast to pick them up, but I'm tapping A nonetheless. We already beat all these guys. Back to Vermilion City. So let's do a heal, and we'll head right to Surge. Okay, and that's why I don't usually put the bike on. I'm just bumping into stuff. What do we got? We get 27 minutes on the clock. So we got all kinds of time to at least take out the lackeys in there. Maybe, just maybe, get the Surge himself. Oh yes, the fucking boss. So, Crazy Kid should not be the guy in here. Not trying to dig, trying to switch. And Alba will actually do pretty well here as well. He's going to resist a lot of the electric moves. So we got two guys that can do some damage. The levels are a little high. If they hit us for physical damage, that's going to do some work. Nice. Another Pikachu. We'll keep Letty in. So, thank you, use quick that. That could have been scary. So while Letty is great typing wise for this gym, so very, very fragile. Wow, surprised me. You surprised me, dude. I don't have to keep backtracking already. Looks like it's going to be one of those kind of gyms, guys. What I was afraid of is, like, if I got a low roll against the second Pikachu, if he survived on just a sliver and didn't use quick attack and used just tackle or something like that, if he's even got tackle, yeah, that could have been a problem. Or body slam. Something that wasn't an electric move that would have just hit us for just enough. Could have been a problem. Metal Claw, if he gets that, or Iron Tail. Maybe it's too early on for those moves, but I was a little weary. And actually, now that I'm thinking about it, some of these guys here might have a Magnemite. And if they do, we gotta be, even they have Voltorb, we gotta be weary of Sonic Booms. Oops. Okay, there's a switch there. Yeah! That almost never happens for me. I've spent like 10 minutes in here before because it's completely random and I would always choose the wrong one, but sometimes she just works out. There's a Letty. There's a Voltorb. Let's see who outspeeds who. We outspeed, good. Goes for tackle. Goes for another tackle, so we're actually at a speed tie. One shot, I like it. 22, here we come. Looking good. Here comes a Magnemite. He might be quad weak to this. We'll find out, aren't we? It's a supersonic, see? You probably should put one of those berries on. Good. That's what I was expecting for that first battle, honestly. Fried. 1,008, that's pretty good. Engineers are getting paid. Thank your local union rep. When I was in the Army, Lieutenant Surge was my strict CO. He was a hard taskmaster. Speaking of taskmaster, Black Widow, come on, like, put out Black Widow on, like, Disney Plus or something. Like, we didn't wait. So he'll outspeed with a quick attack, obviously. And we don't want to get critted again. So he goes for a quick attack, which is good. Perfect. And Tucker is defeated in 1656. So, you know, if you were considering being an engineer, just be a gentleman. You'll get all kinds of cash. We're just going to heal up really quick so we don't have to waste a potion. We're pretty close to the Pokemon Center, so we may as well take advantage of it. And again, we're not trying to use up any potions or any ethers or anything like that if it can be avoided. We're going to need that later on, I'm sure of it. I was actually excited too because I forgot that I do get a static Eevee encounter, but then I remembered I can't buy any stones for him. Also, I don't think we can get an Espeon or a Umbreon until we get the National Dex, which is like post-game. So, post-game, what's the point of that? At that point for me. So all these guys are defeated. The gate's open. We're at 33 minutes. Let's make sure we get the right guy in the lead. We got Letty. Team's looking pretty good. Yawns is kind of slacking, but I'm not going to keep him. I'm not going to do any switch training in here against the gym leader. Hey kid, what do you think you're doing here? You won't live long in combat, not with your puny power. I'll tell you kid, electric Pokemon saved me during the war. They zapped my enemies into paralysis, the same as I'll do to you. So we got a grown man threatening to paralyze us. Seems a little much, guy. Level 21 Voltorb. We should outspeed, or we're at least at a speed tie. Sonic Boom, see? That's like a fixed 20 or 25 damage. Pikachu, so we'll keep Letty in. Again, the quick attacks might cause us some issues, but level 18 we should be good actually. Okay, he's playing the strat game. I can respect that. Ah, my boy. Good job. Ooh, you cheeky, cheeky bastard. Just gonna send out a Raichu. We'll keep Letty in for a second. He's gonna take a hit. I'm gonna go for a magnitude, and we're gonna see if we can get a magnitude 10. 5. Didn't do bad though. So we clearly don't want to go to Crazy Kid. Rat Trap can't really take a big hit. Hyper will just die instantly. So we're gonna go to Alba. We should resist whatever he's got. Not a quick attack, but. And let's go for a Leech Seed. You might be wondering why a Leech Seed. Because this guy can use like a super potion. So even if he does heal up, we're going to be able to continue to whittle him down. And I'm just going to go for some Razor Leaves. Look at that, guys! 313 for Alba and Letty, and Lieutenant Surge is defeated. Now that's a shocker! You're the real deal, kid. Fine then, you take the Thunder Badge. Kevin got $2,400. It means nothing to us, we can't really buy anything, but the Thunder Badge cranks up your Pokemon's speed. It also lets your Pokemon fly lightning quick anytime, kid. You're special, take this. TM34 from Lieutenant Surge. Shockwave. Teach it to an electric Pokemon. You don't tell me what to do. We're going to see if we can teach it to somebody else, potentially. Because we don't have an electric move on the team. Rat Trap can handle the internet, so it might be something to keep in mind. Yeah, I don't think... I guess against flying types, we don't really have anything that's super effective, so that might be a good idea. But for the time being, we're going to keep it. It's 60 power, and it can't be evaded, so... Look at the time, guys. We're about 37 minutes, so I'm going to save it up, give you the deets of the day. Next episode, we're going to be going back up towards Cerulean City and heading towards the Rock Tunnel now that we have Flash. We're in Vermilion City. We just defeated Lieutenant Surge. We have 3 badges. It's your boy, the Pokemon, but you can call me Kevin. 12 on the Pokédex in 7 hours and 17 minutes for our current runtime. If you enjoyed today's episode, do all the things, like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. And until next time, peace out.